Well, it's Tuesday, the 4th of October 2022, and that means it's the weekly reset in Destiny 2, where the content rotates, the vendors and the challenges reset, and we get a chance for new content to be added into the game. Well, stay tuned for info related to Grandmaster Nightfalls returning. We've got new Season of Plunder story, Nightfall info for the week, seasonal challenges, Banshee's weekly weapons, and what is in the Eververse store this week. Well, if you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. Roughly 98% of viewers who watch this week in video games aren't subscribed, so subscribe today and never miss an update. Well, let's check out the weekly reset items for the week. Well, first of all today, jumping over to the Vanguard section, and Grandmaster Nightfalls are back. For the entry requirements, they are 1595, and that is 15 levels above pinnacle cap. So if you want to take on Grandmasters, then you will get an adept version of the weapon, and this week is the DFA. Also, while we are here, we have double Nightfall rewards for the week, so a really good chance to level up with Zavala, and of course, get that double loot. Well, hopping over to the Helm and its Season of Plunder, and that means it's week 7 and we've got new story content. Make sure you're all caught up and then head to the Helm for the latest episode of that story. Well, next up, let's head on over to the seasonal challenges, and it's week 7. So we've got Antiquarian 7. Return the 7th relic to the Helm, also defeat powerful Vex throughout the system, and defeating more powerful combatants will award bonus progress. I've got one already completed, so Efficient Expedition, complete expedition in each destination in under 10 minutes. You've got Nessus, Cosmodrome and Europa. We've also got Shaper 2, so level seasonal shape weapons to level 10. We've got Underhanded, defeat targets with sidearms and defeat jolted combatants, and defeating combatants in Catch Crash and defeating Guardians will award bonus progress. We also have Closing In, so defeat targets with machine guns, sniper rifles and swords in Gambit. Defeating Guardians will award bonus progress. We've also got Fleeting Glory, so complete Crucible matches in the Glory rank playlist and earn bonus progress for wins. Finally, we have Grandmaster, so complete any Nightfall strike on Grandmaster difficulty. Next up, let's have a look at the Witch Queen reset items over on Savathun's Throne World. We've got loads of really good sources of pinnacle gear, which is going to be really useful if you're still leveling up to get into Grandmaster Nightfalls. The weekly mission, we've got some pinnacle gear here. Wellspring, today is an attack day, you get some pinnacle gear there as well. You got the Vox Obscura mission. You got the Preservation mission as well. And that'll bag you some nice pinnacle gear. Let's have a look at the raids, and first of all, the Vow of the Disciple raid. This week's challenge is a Swift Destruction. Let's have a look at the rest of the raids now. So first of all, heading on over to Europa for the Deepstone Crypt. Challenge this week is of all trades. We've got 2 raids in the Legends section. The Vault of Glass first of all. This week's challenge is Strangers in Time. And with the King's Fall raid, the challenge is Gaze a Maze. I do believe that is on the Golgoroth encounter. Heading on over to the Dreaming City, we have the Last Wish raid. Challenge is Forever Fight. That leaves us with only one over on the Moon. And that is the Gardener Salvation raid, and as you can see, that is the featured raid for the week. We're talking about featured content, heading back into the Legends tab. We've got the Prophecy Dungeon. If you complete that this week, you will get some pinnacle gear. Well, next up, let's have a look at the playlists and the pinnacles for the week, starting off with the Vanguard. The Nightfall this week is the Glassway. Grandmaster Nightfalls are back. A really good time to jump in. Also, double Nightfall rewards this week. And as for the featured weapon, well, that is the DFA. That is one fan favourite weapon. And with the double rewards this week, you could get 2. Have a look at the Vanguard Ops for the week. This week's featured class is Arc, so put on that Arc subclass, do 3 strikes, and you will get some pinnacle gear. Head on over to the Crucible. The rotating playlist this week is Showdown. Also, do 3 matches in Control, you get some pinnacle gear. And also, it looks like Crucible Labs is back. So jump into that and give it a go. Also, Trials of Osiris, not around at the moment, but that will be back at the weekend from Friday until Reset on Tuesday. That'll be a really good opportunity to get that Trials loot. Have a look at Gambit for the week. Not a lot going on in Gambit this week, but do 3 matches in regular or freelance and you get some pinnacle gear. Well, we are in the tower. Loads of people in the tower. Let's see what Banshee has for us with his weekly weapons. Well, first of all, we've got the Boudica, Pugilist, and Frenzy. Really like this sidearm. Really, really good, that one. We've got the Lunulata 4B. Shoot to loot and successful warm-up. That is not too bad at all. We've got the Annual Skate. That is tunnel vision and time payload. That is a solar energy hand cannon. We've got the Fugue 55. 4th times the charm and box breathing. That's pretty good for PvE content. We've got the Palmyra B. Unrelenting and chain reaction. That is pretty good. And we've got the Taipan 4FR. Triple tap and opening shot. That is so close to being a god roll. Really, we want triple tap and firing line, but that is still not too bad at all. I reckon out of all the weapons this week, that Taipan 4FR is pretty good. Also, that Boudica, not too bad at all. If you like any of those weekly weapons, head on over to Banshee 44. And do remember, his inventory does rotate on a Wednesday. Make sure if you like any of those rolls you've seen today, go and pick them up before tomorrow. Let's head on over to the Eververse store and see what Tess has for Bright Dust. First of all, we've got the Laguna Cruiser. Not too bad at all. We've got the Dreaming Shimmer. Have to see that one again. Check out the next one. So we got the Gigantes Carrier. Pretty cool. Like a transformer. We've got Hit the Bag. That is a pretty good emote, that one. Very nice indeed. Let's look at the rest of the Bright Dust items then for the week. We've got Thumbs Up Projection. Very nice. I'll give that one a thumbs up myself. We have Directive Crash. Wow, look at that as a Siva themed ornament. That is very, very nice indeed. Loads of Siva ornaments in the game right now. Maybe Bungie are giving us some clues to future season. We've got an ornament here for Winter's Guile. I always think Winter's Guile just looks like the Warlock is wearing like a pair of socks on his wrist. Look at that. Does it look exotic? Not really sure. We've got the Metropolitan Frigate. That's pretty cool. Looks like a Star Wars X-Wing. We've got a Skiff Scooter. Look at that. Very Fallen theme, that one. Very cool. The Metropolis Shell. Or Metropolis. Not Metropolis. Metropolis. That's the Metropolis Shell. Been pretty cool. I like it. We've got the Hatchling Huddle. Very popular emote, this one. Look at that. Very nice. And it has sound effects too. Look at the Catch Flight entrance. Very good for this season. I'll give that one a miss. Personally, we've got Only the Finest. That is pretty good. Too bad at all. We've got the Dominus Ghoul effects. We have the Argent Teratorn. My Kingsfall gear on here. Shattered Sinew. That is pretty nice. Works quite well. The Neopop Wave. Not too bad. We've got the Vibrant Medusa. That works really well on that shotgun. Well, that is it for the weekly reset information on the 4th of October 2022. So I think the big news this week is Grandmaster Nightfalls are back. So good luck if you're jumping into Grandmaster Nightfalls. But don't forget, it's double Nightfall rewards all week long. Make sure you get into some Nightfalls and grind out some loot. We've got the DFA to collect this week. That's been really, really good. But this is a really, really good opportunity to get some exotics and some materials. So good luck if you're jumping into Nightfalls and Grandmaster Nightfalls this week. Well, if you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.